Tell me, what would change if you began to live as though you had already won? Not tomorrow, not years from now, but today, right now. Would you walk differently? Would you speak with more certainty? Would you treat yourself with more respect? Because here's the truth. Success doesn't come first, confidence does. And the man who acts as if he has already achieved eventually does. Most men wait. They wait until life crowns them before they carry themselves with dignity. They wait until they are rich before they learn discipline, until they are powerful before they learn respect. But life doesn't work that way. Respect comes to those who respect themselves first. Power comes to those who hold themselves with authority long before the world acknowledges it. Listen carefully. The way you carry yourself shapes the way the world carries you. You act small, the world treats you small. You act defeated, the world steps over you. But when you walk as if you belong at the table, the world has no choice but to make space for you. This is not arrogance, this is alignment. I remember a young man who came to me once. He said, "Godfather, I feel invisible. No one respects me, no one listens to me." I told him, respect does not begin with them, it begins with you. Do you rise each morning as if your life has purpose? Do you move as if you are a man of worth? Or do you betray yourself with doubt before anyone else does? He left troubled, but he listened. He began to walk with discipline. He dressed with care. He spoke with clarity. And soon, the same people who once ignored him began to seek his company, not because he had changed his circumstances, but because he had changed himself. The monks teach, the seed becomes the tree not when the world notices it, but when it already carries the truth of the tree within itself. You are no different. The life you want must first exist in you before it exists around you. So how do you act as if you've already achieved it? 1. Discipline yourself now. Success is not a prize at the finish line. It is the training you do every single day. 2. Guard your words. Speak not with desperation, but with calm certainty. The world listens to those who believe in what they say. 3. Carry yourself with quiet confidence, not loud arrogance, but the calm presence of a man who knows where he is going. 4. Surround yourself with strength. Walk with those who treat you as the man you want to become, not the man you used to be. 5. Live your values now. Do not wait until success arrives. Integrity, respect, discipline. Practice them as if you already sit on the throne. Understand this. When you act as if, you are not lying to yourself. You are revealing the truth of who you are becoming. The world resists weakness but yields to certainty, and certainty comes from carrying yourself each day as if your victory is inevitable. So I ask you again, what would change if you acted today as though you had already won? Would you still hesitate?
betray yourself before anyone else has the chance to.
He thought about it. He realized that he carried himself like a shadow, head low, voice uncertain, spirit unsettled, and the world reflected that back to him. So I told him, begin acting as if you already are the man you wish to become. Stand taller, speak with conviction, move with purpose, and soon the world will no longer look past you. It will look to you. Months later, he returned, the same man, but not the same presence. People now listened, not because the world had changed, but because he had. The monks teach, the fruit is already within the seed, long before the tree is seen. What does that mean? It means the life you want, the man you want to be, is already inside you, but it will not grow unless you begin to live as though it is already true. You don't wait for the tree to appear before you water the soil. You tend to it every day because you know what it will become. So too must you tend to yourself. Let me break it down. How do you act as if you've already achieved it without arrogance or delusion? 1. Discipline yourself daily. Success is not the reward. It is the result of how you carry yourself each day. Wake early, train your body, sharpen your mind. Do it before the world asks you to. 2. Speak with certainty, not with desperation, but with calm conviction. If you do not believe in your words, no one else will. 3. Carry quiet confidence. The strong man doesn't need to shout. His presence speaks for him. 4. Live by values, not circumstances. A man of honor keeps his word even when no one is watching. A man of integrity walks his path even when success is far away. 5. Visualize and embody. Picture the man you want to be, then move through the world as though you already are him. Most people think they must achieve first, then act second, but the truth is reversed. You must act first, and then you achieve, because your actions today write your reality tomorrow. The respect you give yourself now becomes the respect the world gives you later. And remember, acting as if is not pretending. It is not play acting or wearing a mask. It is stepping into the truth that already belongs to you before the world sees it. So I ask you once more, if you had already won, if you had already achieved everything you seek, how would you carry yourself today? Would you still hesitate? Would you still waste your hours? Would you still speak doubt into your own life? Or would you rise, steady and unshaken, knowing your victory is already written? The man who learns to act as if he's already achieved it is the man who eventually does. Tell me, if you already had everything you wanted in life, respect, success, peace, how would you walk into the room today? Would your shoulders be heavy with doubt? Would your words tremble with uncertainty? Or would you move with quiet confidence, steady and unshaken, because you already know who you are? Most men wait. They wait until the world gives them approval. They wait until money fills their pockets or until someone else validates their worth. But waiting is a trap, because if you do not learn to act as if you've already achieved it, you will never achieve it at all. The truth is this: life mirrors the way you see yourself. If you see yourself as unworthy, the world will treat you as unworthy. If you move like a man without power, people will handle you like one. But if you act with dignity, discipline, and confidence, even before the rewards come, the world will eventually have no choice but to recognize it. This is not pretending. This is not arrogance. This is alignment. You are stepping into the reality you already know belongs to you. Let me tell you something I've learned. Respect is not asked for. It is earned. But the earning begins long before anyone else sees it. It begins when you respect yourself. When I
walk into a room, I don't need to raise my voice. I don't need to announce who I am. The weight of my presence carries further than words. Why? Because I have already decided, long before stepping through that door, that I am a man of respect, and the world reflects that decision back to me.
There was once a young man, unsure of himself, always waiting for others to notice his worth. He came to me and said, "Godfather, no one respects me. I feel invisible." I asked him, "Tell me, when you wake in the morning, do you rise with dignity? Do you carry yourself like a man who already holds value? Or do you betray yourself with doubt before anyone else gets the chance?" The truth hit him hard. He'd been moving like a shadow, shoulders slumped, words weak, spirit uncertain, and the world mirrored back exactly what he showed them. So I told him, "From this day forward, carry yourself as if you already are the man you wish to become. Stand taller, speak with conviction, move with purpose, and soon the world will no longer overlook you. They will look to you." Months later, he returned to me, different. His life had changed, not because the world magically shifted, but because he had shifted first. The monks say, the tree lives inside the seed long before it is seen. What does that mean? It means your future self already lives inside you, but it will not grow if you wait for proof. You must water the soil with action, discipline, and belief every day. The fruit comes later, but the man who tends his garden as if it already holds fruit will always eat in time. Now, how do you live this truth? Let me break it down for you. 1. Discipline yourself daily. Wake with purpose. Train your body. Sharpen your mind. Honor your time. Don't wait for success. Prepare for it. 2. Speak with calm conviction. Do not whisper your worth. Do not tremble with hesitation. Let your words carry weight because you believe in them first. 3. Move with presence. The strong man doesn't rush. He doesn't beg. He doesn't compete with noise. His calmness unsettles the insecure. 4. Live by values, not results. A man of honor keeps his word even when no one notices. A man of integrity acts with dignity even when success has not yet arrived. 5. Visualize and embody. Picture the man you are destined to be. Then each day move as though you are already him. Most men think, achieve first, then act second, but the truth is the opposite. You must act first and then you achieve. Acting as if is not lying. It is living in harmony with what you know deep down is already yours. It is not about faking. It is about aligning. So I'll ask you one last time. If you had already won, if you had already achieved everything you seek, how would you carry yourself today? Would you still waste time on doubt? Would you still wait for permission? Would you still let fear hold the reins? Or would you rise with calm strength, steady in the knowledge that your victory is already written? The man who acts as if he has achieved it is the man who eventually does. With that said, thanks for watching. And until next time, tell me something. If you already had everything you wanted, success, respect, peace, how would you walk into the room today? Would your head hang low, doubting yourself? Would your words shake with uncertainty? Or would you carry yourself with quiet strength, calm confidence, and the dignity of a man who already knows who he is? Most men, they wait. They wait for the world to give them permission. They wait for the money, the position, the applause, the respect, but life doesn't work like that. You see, if you wait to act successful until you become successful, you will wait forever. The truth is simple. The world is a mirror. It reflects back what you show it. If you carry yourself like a man without power, you'll be treated like one. If you move like a shadow, unsure and timid, the world will overlook you. But if you stand with presence, speak with conviction, and act with purpose, even before the rewards arrive. The world will eventually bend to your belief. This is not arrogance. This is not pretending. This is alignment. You are stepping into the man you are destined to become. Respect. You don't beg for it. You don't demand it. You embody it. When I enter a room, I don't have to raise my voice. I don't have to shout my worth. The weight of my presence carries further than words. Why? Because I decided long ago that I am a man of respect, and the world, it only reflected what I already carried within. There was once a young man who came to me full of complaints. "Godfather," he said, "no one notices me, no one values me, no one respects me." I asked him, "Tell me, when you rise in the morning, do you rise with dignity? When you speak, do your words carry conviction? Or do you betray yourself with doubt before anyone else gets the chance?" His silence gave me the answer. The boy was moving through life as a shadow, weak posture, weak voice, weak spirit, and the world mirrored back exactly what he showed them. So I told him, from this day forward, carry yourself as if you already are the man you want to become. Walk taller, speak firmer, move with purpose, and soon the world will not look past you. They will look to you. And when he returned months later, he was transformed, not because the world had changed, but because he had. The monks say, the tree lives inside the seed long before it is seen. Think about that. A seed doesn't wait until it becomes a tree to believe in itself. Its nature is already written. All it must do is grow into what it already is. You too must live like that. Carry yourself as the man you already know you are meant to be, even if the world hasn't seen it yet. So how do you live as if you've already achieved it? Let me break it down for you. 1. Discipline your habits. Wake up with purpose. Train your body. Sharpen your mind. Honor your commitments. You don't wait for success to act disciplined. You act disciplined to attract success. 2. Speak with calm authority. Never whisper your worth. Don't tremble with hesitation. Speak less, but when you speak, let your words carry weight. 3. Move with presence. Don't rush, don't beg, don't chase. A strong man's calmness unsettles the insecure. 4. Live by principles, not applause. A man of honor keeps his word even if no one notices. A man of integrity acts with dignity even when success hasn't arrived. 5. Visualize and embody. Picture the man you wish to be. Then each day step into his shoes. Carry yourself as though you are already him. You see, most men think achieve first, then act second. But the wise know it is the opposite. Act first, and you will achieve second. Acting as if is not lying. It is not faking. It is becoming. It is alignment between who you are and who you are destined to be. So, I'll ask you again. If you had already achieved everything you dream of, how would you carry yourself today? Would you still waste time in doubt? Would you still beg for approval? Would you still tremble in fear? Or would you rise with calmness, with strength, with dignity, knowing that your victory is already written? Because remember this, the man who acts as if he has already achieved it is the man who eventually does. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.